Hello, Linda Cunningham, it's McGuiggan. God bless you and give to you and yours all that you need every day that comes your way to handle it. She was pregnant. She didn't think she could be. And then she got pregnant, became pregnant. But it was a hard pregnancy. Just all of it was tough. And she thought, I'm going to have a miscarriage. Thank you, Linda. I'm going to have a miscarriage. And she says this is all in the text, of course, the biblical text. She says, if this is how it is with me, why then do I live? After wanting the baby for so long, now I have it, now I'm going to lose it. And God says to her, you're not having a miscarriage, dear. There are two nations in your womb wrestling. The elder will serve the younger, that is the firstborn, will serve the one that's not firstborn, which was very unusual. Yeah. Paul in Romans, reflecting on that and talking about particularly the Jewish situation, but not exclusively. He said, the children not yet being born, having done neither good nor evil, they haven't done good, and they haven't done evil. God then had made the choice when the babies were in the womb. And he said, God did that the word might be made clear, that this rich, warm, wondrous relationship with him was not based on the good that you do, and it's not canceled out because of any evil that you do. It is all him and his love for us, love for humankind. There's a real temptation for the church, and I think I see a good bit of this. We become Christians, and because we're so God-centered, sin-centered, goodness-centered, we become or are tempted to become a religious community. A religious community that non-Christians can get into, if indeed they will believe what we believe, say what we believe, do what we believe, and that, you see. You balance what I'm not balancing, but I am saying non-Christian people in their countless numbers, all they hear from us is, even when it's true, you understand, religion. If you want real blessing, you become part of the church, movement. That's all they think. I'm not denying the truth of that when it's well said, but I am saying that before God made us Christians, he made us humans. And he never changed his mind about it. And that's who we are. And every time a little baby is conceived, you're back to the mention that we made about the mother of those two children.
Rebecca.
And the two boys?
Jacob and Esau.
Thank you, Linda. When every baby is born, it's the work of God. Not in a miraculous way, not the way he made Adam and Eve, but nevertheless, without God giving to humans, men and women, the capacity to have children, they would not have children at all. And here's this mother. She's now pregnant. Things are going well. It's tough. You mothers would know way better than men. Although I know men who have loved the child when it was born in a remarkable way, but the mother knows in a way that the fathers cannot know. And here's this little baby. He comes out of the womb. He's not conscious about who he is. He doesn't know there is a he that he should know. He doesn't have words. He doesn't have arguments or intellect or anything like that. Yeah, that's the way he was. The way Jesus was born. The way you were born. The way we were all born. All the work of God. But that little baby, without having the words, without having the arguments, without having the intellect, every time he wakens or she wakens his or her eyes, they see a face and they remember the face and they see the face and they know, I'm about to get lovely treatment. I'm going to be bathed, made comfortable. I'm going to be fed. I'm going to hear a voice, soft and happy, and a good tone to it. That's me. He doesn't think that's me, but he feels without knowing it all. That's how God made us. Humanity is a wondrous thing. And since we were all born in that fashion and at the work of God, we are all his children, his daughters, his sons. And that means we are all brothers and we're all sisters before we ever become Christians. And of course, we would hope to God that you would consider giving yourself to the Lord Jesus Christ, and then learning he doesn't mean to cheapen you, rob you, or any such thing. He only means to really give you something good. But when the church is all religious, when everything it says is Bible, everything it says about God and how we should be obedient, what we should be doing, and how we should act if indeed we are a part of the Christian arrangement, we're tempted to lose touch with babies, families, humanity at large. And the more we do that, humanity that is not yet Christian thinks more and more we're not part of that. We wouldn't belong to that. Yeah, what we need to be doing, if indeed we're not doing, and I hate to say, I think that we're not being human, that we are diminishing our contact with humanity. God chose two little humans, and then he chose Jesus Christ, a little human, and then he chose you and all of that. Let's not cut ourselves off because of truth and religious truth and the like. Let us not cut ourselves off, and let us not give the impression to humans. In order to become a part of us, you need to be less human. You need to be less like fathers and mothers of little babies, husbands, wives, brothers and sisters, friends and friends. Let's invite humanity as humanity into a relationship with God. It's what Jesus did. God made him a human little boy. And then he grew to be 12 years of age, and before you know it, he knew exactly who he was and what he was there for and all the rest of it. And what did he do with it? He didn't cut himself off from humans. He didn't endlessly preach and exegete and all the rest of it. He came to them and talked to them in stories and reached out for their hurt and their harm and blessed them when they were religious and was happy and all of that, yeah? Okay, I'm done. God bless.